All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Willie Does Wrestling back at it again with a brand new video. And yeah, no. Today, I woke up to a pretty sad, pretty disgusting story about what happened at a Ring of Honor taping last night regarding current AEW superstar Sky Blue and a fan interaction she kind of had during the show that's kind of gotten Twitter in a little bit of a debacle about really like treatment of women in the wrestling business and horny Twitter fucks in general. And let me start off this video by saying there is a reason why a lot of casual people, not wrestling fans, I'm talking general population of the world. There's a reason why people believe that wrestling fans are probably some of the weirdest motherfuckers on the planet. And it's for reasons like this, the horny Twitter fucks. And if you were to ask me, like, what portion of the wrestling fan base I despise the most, it's not the fake news people. It's not the AEW geeks or the WWE geeks, despite the fact that I always talk about them on the channel. The wrestling fans that I really hate the most are the horny people who view women as sex objects or porn stars or something like that. And I know this video might rub people the wrong way, but if you sit there and you make these remarks to these women when you go to wrestling shows, you don't deserve to be near a fucking woman in your life, because you're going to do that to a complete stranger. Imagine how some of those people will react if, not when, if they meet a real woman. So I'm going to read the Reddit post from someone who attended the show. And this was sort of how this story broke about the situation regarding Sky Blue. It was on the Squared Circle subreddit. So this is what they said. A man in the front row continued to make vulgar comments about Sky Blue, commenting on her body, calling her baby girl, the whole shebang. The whole match wouldn't stop. When people around him told him to shut up, he just got louder. Aubrey Edwards finishes reffing the match and screams for him to be kicked out to security. Both AEW security and arena security were involved. More people were called when he put up a fight. He had a child with him. Sky left the ring quickly and was very upset. Really awful thing to observe in 2024. Yeah, like, I don't understand, man. And this guy had a child with him. A literal child. And if you followed me on Twitter today, you would know I made a post saying, hopefully the child learned last night that this is how you don't react around women, or this is how you don't talk to a woman, because I would hate for that child to pick up the behavior that his father was doing. And he put up a fight to security when Aubrey Edwards called for security to remove him from the arena. I never thought I'd ever praise Aubrey Edwards for anything in my life, because I don't like the way that she waves her arms around during matches, but she was a real G for getting that guy out of there. But like I said, this got Twitter in a little bit of a debacle. This got people in a little bit of a debate between, like, women showing skin when they wrestle or something like that. I got a post here. I'm not going to say the guy's name because he doesn't deserve any further clout than he already got today. He said this on Twitter. Some fatherly advice for Sky Blue and all female wrestlers. Stop showing so much ass. Try to look more like a fighter than a escort. I'm not going to say the actual word because I'm now with the YouTube partner program. The fishnets are fucking corny. You're making these nerds feel comfortable. The IG thirst traps, the OnlyFans, and things like that is enabling them to think you're a piece of meat. You snowflakes think it's bad? Ask African American wrestlers what they had to deal with back in the days. And I'm not making any excuses, just pointing out the obvious so you can go F yourselves. Feminism was about y'all having a fair shot at doing what men did with no discrimination, not about showing more ass. And it's like, are you kidding me? Like, yes, people back in the day, especially those with African American descent, had to go through a lot of wild shit back in the day. I'm not discriminating that by any means. It's absolutely a shame what they had to go through. But that doesn't excuse what people are doing now. Just because what they're doing now is a little bit more tame than what people back in the day had to go through, it still doesn't mean that issues like this should be forgiven. Like, why are we doing this? And I liked how people are going through, oh, but they make OnlyFans. Oh, but they make thirst traps on Instagram. Oh, they post pictures of them in bikinis out on the beach. So, just because they do that doesn't mean that that's just a, hey, dog whistle me. Hey, call me baby girl and call me all these different slurs and shit like that. No. Why do you care? Why do you care if they show a little bit of skin? And it's funny how people want to talk about back in the days. And I know that people are going to be like, oh, y'all wouldn't survive the Attitude Era. I got one of those. The classic, you wouldn't survive the Attitude Era things. This isn't the Attitude Era. And yeah, some of those segments, kind of uncomfortable. You know what I mean? And it's like, I got a quote tweet earlier today when I gave my thoughts on Twitter. Oh, before then, I'm gonna show what Kylie Ray said, AEW wrestler, well, former AEW wrestler. Hey brother, showing skin does not give someone the right to harass you. Do better. Chelsea Green actually said, let me get this straight. Our male counterparts can walk around shirtless with tiny underwear on, but we can't wear our outfits because you mouth breathers can't keep your meat in your pants. Sounds like the problem isn't SKYE and her insanely great body, it's you. Oh wow, the I can't even look at what people said because I guess the account that I commented on, his account got suspended. But here's another post that says, if you're a woman posting half-naked photos and lewd content online, you have to expect this. You're giving men an easy way out here. Also, remember, you're performing in front of kids dressed how y'all are. Think about it. Like, so? Like, I don't understand that people think that this is okay just because, oh, Sky Blue posted, bikini photos on Instagram. Who cares? Like, that doesn't give men, that doesn't give you or me the right to be like, oh, you hot mama. Like, let's play a bit of role play here. Let's play a bit of role play. Let's say your sister, okay? This is going to sound insanely fucked up. Let's say your sister posts a photo of her in a bikini on a beach with a bunch of her best friends, right? Okay, so does that mean that it's okay for people to go and comment on that post? Weird old men or people that your sister might not even know being like, woo! Look at that. You know what I mean? No, you wouldn't like that, would you? But it's okay because this woman's an entertainer. Like, quit bringing up OnlyFans. Like, most of these women don't even have an OnlyFans. Just because Mandy Rose got one doesn't mean everyone's got one. And even then, like, that doesn't excuse shitty behavior like this. And I know people could also be like, oh, but this fan was just having fun. Oh, this fan was probably drunk. The worst part of going to any wrestling event live is that one fan, that one yeller who always has to make everything about themselves, who always has to shout, scream at everything. Yes, okay, you can have fun, but shut the fuck up and let us enjoy the action, you know what I mean? But it's a shame that Sky Blue has to go through something like this. And it's just like, oh, but she could post things on Instagram, but doesn't have a problem when someone says something about it. Everyone has insecurities, dog. Just because a few people have an OnlyFans doesn't mean everyone should be fine with what men have something to say about their body. Everyone can have different insecurities. And it's like, oh, but Sky Blue got mad because someone made comments about her body. Hell, if I was a chick and someone did that to me, I'd be a little bit pissed too. To be quite honest, if I was Sky Blue, I would have went to that front row guy. I would have punched him in the mouth. I wouldn't even care if that got me a fine, a suspension, whatever, because that guy deserved it. That guy would have deserved it. And like I said, like, it's a shame that there was a young child with him. And man, I just hope that kid learned a valuable lesson of how not to act towards women. But just because they're entertainers and just because they show a lot of skin, it does not mean that sexual harassment and shit like that should continue. The same people that are going around being like, oh, but what about the OnlyFans and all that, were probably the same people that are like, oh, the Vince McMahon stuff is so bad. You know what I mean? That we're trying to cancel Vince McMahon, but oh my God, why are people so mad about the comments a guy said about Sky Blue? Like, do you hear yourselves? Do you hear yourselves? I really hope that this guy and any of those defenders don't get women in the future. I really hope. Because, well, obviously the guy, you know, had a woman in the past. You know, I mean, they have a child, but you never know. Because it's embarrassing. It's genuinely embarrassing. I thought we were past the whole objectifying women thing back when the Attitude Era ended. And I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, shit happened in the Attitude Era. We had diva searches. We had bra and bikini matches. We had the weird Trish Stratus, Vince McMahon segments. Yes. And that was fucked up in of itself, too. But come on, man. It's 2024. But it's a shame that Sky Blue had to go through something like this. I feel like I've been rambling on for quite a little bit. Yeah, no, if you're someone like this, then you're an embarrassment. I'm going to say that right now. But it's a shame Sky Blue had to go through something like this. I hope she's feeling better. Sky Blue is hella talented. But yeah, no. Let's leave this women, you know, women are basically escorts thing out of the window. They're entertainers, and they're great entertainers too. But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for my little TED Talk rant here. Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm very disgusted. I've been disgusted all day ever since hearing about this, and I finally had an opportunity to get on here and just shoot the shit, get it off my mind. But ladies and gentlemen, be sure to subscribe if you're new. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, be sure to turn post notifications on. And until next time, this has been your boy, Willie Does Wrestling. I'll see you in the next video. Be good people. Please be good people. Especially to our great women's wrestlers. And be good people and peace. See you in the next one.